things are about to get interesting. It is time to experiment with the melted plastic. I have all my tools and things ready. I have here exactly 3 milk jugs that I've cut into smaller pieces that will hopefully shred better in the blender. So I just set the oven to 400 degrees. Hopefully that's hot enough. This is all new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. So 400 degrees. It goes up to 450, but that puts it on broil. And I don't think I want that. I think I want even heat. Anyway, I'm going to see if this blender will shred this stuff or not. Well, just as expected, I bought a cheap blender, so I can't expect much performance. I had it on for like 2 minutes, and it got most of it shredded. I took out a few big pieces. There are like 2 big pieces in here, but everything else is pretty well shredded. The problem is, after being on for only 2 minutes, it started to overheat, and smoke was coming out, and it smelled really bad. Let me tell you something about the smell down here. These milk jugs smell so bad. They don't even smell like rotten milk. They smell like death. So now I have the smell of burnt plastic and death down here. It's horrible. But I will persevere because I want this done. Anyway, well, now that I know that I can't really trust this, because the problem is the teeth down here are plastic that it uses to spin, like the gear thing, and it's attached to a piece of metal that attaches it to the blades. The problem is, if this all gets so hot or too hot, the plastic gear part will fall off of the metal, like slide off, and then it won't spin the blades anymore. So I'm probably not going to be able to use this, which means I have to cut everything by hand, which makes me angry. But I'll do it because I have to. Well, I was going to shred all 3 gallons, but I shredded this much. Probably a little over half. And that's about all I can fit on my toaster oven tray. So there's no point in shredding more yet, because that's going to be 1 batch. That's however much I can fit on here. And so I'm just going to put it on here, throw it in there, watch it till it melts, take it out, and throw it in this box with this. And what I'll do is I'll put a clamp on it. So I'll put this in here after I put the melted stuff in there. I'll put this on like this, and then I'll use a clamp and squish it down. And hopefully, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Check this out. It is completely ruined, and also kind of looks like mozzarella cheese and burnt sugar with some red in there. That did not work at all. I don't know if I need to lower the temperature and do it longer or what, but I need to do more research, obviously, because I failed miserably. Now here's the thing. That took a very long time. It took me a long time to shred the plastic. It took me, and then it was in the oven for 15 minutes, and it burnt. So if I do lower the temperature and do it for longer, you know, and it takes half an hour to get hot, or it takes however long to get hot, I don't know, then I'm going to be into this, I mean, and that's probably not even enough to do one paddle. That might be enough, but I don't think it is. Which means I'm going to be into each paddle like 3 hours. I don't have the time for that. I just don't. So I am going to continue my research and figure out how to properly recycle HDPE plastic, because I think it's cool. I failed this time. I obviously didn't know enough to do it correctly. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use it on this project. I can't. I don't have the time for it. I have less than 2 weeks, and I can't spend every second of my time every night making paddles, which is about what it would take. So I'm going to have to get creative, because I only have $12 left in my budget, and now I don't have the material to do paddles. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I will figure it out, and it's going to be awesome, and it's probably going to be better. I will learn from this failure and come out on top. But for now, I gotta take care of this. As it's cooling, it's curling everywhere. I don't know if you can see, but it's curling up on the sides and everywhere. What the heck? You hear it? Snap, crackle, pop. I'll check back in to see what I come up with instead of melted plastic for my paddles.